this in the right place. Very nice. All right, so what's up, everybody? Happy Friday night. Diablotin, Dante Benuto, Dante, whatever you want to call me, reporting in from Chicago, playing some Slay the Spire 2, a roguelike deck builder card game that is very relaxing and fun to play, but also very challenging and hard. It's not easy to beat this game. I've only gotten through Act 3 twice. I don't even know what Ascensions are yet. I have to get through another act to get through that. So yeah, we are mixing it up on a Friday night, playing some. We're gonna do a random character. Man, it gives me this guy a lot when I go random. Oh, that's a nice one. Hey Joey, what's up, dude? How are you? Happy Friday night, brother. What's going on? Thanks for the heart, me buddy. Um. Oh wow, look at that. What does that say? Points, 2 months, 300 points. Cool, man. Thank you for the gifts, bro. You're at work? It's got to be a busy Friday night at work for you, huh? You got to be cranking out them meals. Uh, so I am doing some Slay the Spire, and I'm gonna try to talk through the strategy of the game as I go through it. Because there's a few things that you need to know. First off is my character. First, nice day. Yes, we didn't really get a great day here. Yesterday was nice. Today was kind of funky. But you had a nice day up there. That's good. And you were off for the daytime part of the day, so you got to spend some time outside, I hope. All right, so my guy recovers 6 heal. He recovers 6 health points at the end of every round. And if my health point is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. That's an awesome one. I've never had that before. And then every 3 turns gain energy. That's also pretty good. You seen like 2 other people playing this? Yeah. It's starting to gain popularity because it's a good game and it's very relaxing and you can get up from it and it's requires some planning and requires planning and luck, and it's a lot of good stuff that goes into this game. You got to manage a lot of different things all at the same time. You're thinking about your relics, you're thinking about your health, you're planning your route to get to the top of the tower, or the spire, I should say. There's a lot that goes into it. So, say, without further ado, I'm going to try going up this left side here. 1, 2, 3. Because what you have to try to plan out is these places where you can D4 end of the month. Yes, D4 end of the month. To April 28th, I believe, is the date. I can hardly wait. I'm sure there's a lot of people hotly anticipating the new season, the new class. It's going to be very cool. Yeah, let's go this way. Now, the reason I went that way is because I'll get a rest point right here. After I'll do a fight, I'll have a who knows what goes on here. I'll have 2 more fights, and then I'll have a rest. And then I'll have another fight and another rest opportunity. There's rest opportunities all the way up there. Because if you have full health, rest opportunities let you upgrade a card, which helps you do more damage and stuff like that. So you're really thinking ahead a lot. Now, I have to start tackling these elites as I go up the ladder. I've been avoiding the elites, but I think the strategy that most of the people who play this game regularly take is to try to fight the elites more often. I avoid them. They just take a lot of health up, and they're a pain in the ass. So, anyway. Did we just defeat that guy? Yeah, okay, we did. All right, so I'm going to move to the next point. What's happening? Oh, I'm just looking. I'm in the middle of the fight. That's right. I'm just looking at the map. So you get better cards. So what happens is at the end of every battle that you win, obviously, because if you die, you're done. But at the end of every battle that you win, you get to add a card to your deck. And then there's other things that happen in the game that let you upgrade your cards. But you're constantly adding to your deck. And there's ways to subtract from your deck as well, which some people spend a lot of money doing. And I have to get better with the art of deck building. Because there's definitely times when you want to remove cards from your deck, depending on what you're trying to do. And I haven't ever used that opportunity to remove cards from my deck before. So I know I'm doing some things wrong because of that alone. But yes, to answer your question, you get better cards as you go through the game. And see, I start the game, I had 12 cards. You know, by the time this run is done, I'll have as many as 25 to 30 cards in my deck if I do well. If I do well. That's a big if. All right, so I'm going to play a defend card here. So the good thing about this game that I like is it tells you what your enemy is going to do or what his intent is. So he's going to attack me for 4 damage. So I can block that 4 damage immediately with this and use one of my 3 energy for the turn. So I'm going to do that. So now he can't do any damage to me, right? Because he's only going to do 4 damage and I have 5 defense. So I can use the rest of my points to attack him. I can either do 8 damage and apply vulnerable, or I can do 6 damage. I'm going to do the 8. Or I take it back. Excuse me, I got to take it back. I can either do 8 damage and apply vulnerable, which with this guy is a good thing to do. With this particular character is a good thing to do. Or I can just go 2 strike for 12 damage. So I can do more damage without the vulnerable. Or I can bash him and make him vulnerable, which will make him take more damage next round when I attack him. What the hell's the matter with you? Oh, we have a delivery, and the puppy's going crazy. He's crying. Kyle! Kyle the dog's got to get himself in on everything. Alright, so I'm going to play 2 strikes and do extra damage here rather than worry about the vulnerable for now. Maxing out the damage. Alright, so on this turn, yeah, Kyle. Kyle's a pain in the ass, dude. Kyle can be an asshole. You put him in his crate and he starts crying like he's being tortured. All right, so on this turn I have 3 opportunities, 3 energy. The enemy has no plan to attack me. He's going to buff himself and probably give himself a strength buff. So I'm going to use all 3 of my energy on just hitting him. That'll give me 18 damage off of his existing 45. Boo, boo, boo. And that's my turn. You can see I have no potions to use. Okay, so he's going to attack me for 11 damage this time. So this is interesting. So this is where I get into, this is the strategy part of this game that gets fun. So I'm going to play my first, I'm going to block 5 and 10, right? So that blocks 10 out of the 11 damage. So the question becomes, do I take the 1 damage and strike now? Or do I block all the damage and wait and see what he does on the next turn? So I'm going to just block it. I'm going to just play to keep all. So actually, here's the thing to keep into consideration or keep in mind. I'm going to gain 6 health points back at the end of combat no matter what anyway. So I can afford to lose 1 or 2 or 3 or even 6 points because I'm going to get them all back. So keeping that in mind, knowing what character I'm using, I'm going to go ahead and use this last strike and do a little extra damage to him on this run. Okay, and strike instead of strike and defend. Okay, so we'll end the turn, and he will attack and do his 1 damage to me, and he's going to go for another 11 damage on me again. So once again, I'm faced with a decision here. 8 and 6 is 14. I cannot take him down on this turn. Oh, unless yes, I actually can. So what's going to happen is I'm going to bash him now for 8. It's going to take him down to 7 health. Oh, no. Why? See, he's vulnerable. Yes, I'm going to do 9 damage to him. Right. Okay. There you go. All right, so 11, Blessing of the Forge. And let's see. Let's take this bludgeon card. This bludgeon card can end somebody in 1 shot. So let's do that. Or it could certainly not necessarily end them, but put them in a bad position. So, all right, let's see what we get with our question mark. Not the D4 vulnerability hack. No, it's not the D4 vulnerability hack by any means. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh, this one. I'm inclined to take the money and lose the health, because I've never made this sword into a powerful relic by defeating 5 elites with the sword. So I'd rather take the gold and lose the health. All right. I'm going to rest in a little bit anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay, so I can do 32 damage to him, all but 10, but I'll have to take a whopping 12 damage back. I think what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to just go ahead and do that and take the damage. So I know I'm going to get a chance to rest soon. Well, this will be silly. And now I can start playing fast and loose. All right, so I get to choose. This Joey is where I get to add cards to my deck. So I can add a card that gives me 5 block, plus upgrade a card in my hand, which is a really good thing to be able to do. Upgrade a card for free, basically, whenever I throw this block on. There's a couple other cards that were there too, but I really like that card, that armaments card. I play it a lot. Okay, so next I'm going to fight again. Okay, this guy's going to debuff me and make me small for all my damage. All my damage is going to go down. He's not attacking on this turn, so I can afford to attack him with all my might and do either 18 or 32 damage. Actually, I'm going to take 32 damage. Defend, defend, strike. Bash, and we're done with that fight. All right, so now we get another choice. Pyre. Gain energy at the start of each turn. That's actually a really good card. These other ones are good too. I never use Sword Boomerang. It's 9 damage for 1. But here's also 9 damage for 1 on a single enemy, plus I get to draw a card. So that's a slightly better card. But this card for 2 energy lets you get 4 energy out of each turn. Hey, Johnny Rotten, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that. We have a new follower song I'll play for you right now. New follower! Yeah! How you doing, Johnny Rotten? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It's Friday night. I survived another week of doing my thing, and it's time to celebrate and have a little rhythm in my evening. How about you, man? How are you doing? Hopefully well. Do you play this game? Have you seen it before? Slay the Spire 2? I'm going to take the Pyre card. It's going to help me to generate more energy, which lets me do more damage or lay up more defense. All right, so now you can see my deck's up to 15 cards. We started with 10 or 12. All right, I'm going to rest here. And I don't really have that much of a lack of health, so I'm going to smith a card, which means I'm going to make it even more powerful. All right, so the thing with these guys, I hate these guys. All right, so the thing with these guys is they each have when you do damage to them, the first time it only does 1 damage to them, no matter how much damage you lay on them. So I like to try to strip that off of them as fast as I can, but I want to defend against this, attack that they're going to send me 3, 6, 18 damage. Let's defend against all of it. Again, they go to do it. I want to strike, defend this time. Strike, Pyre, defend. Oh, I have no energy left. I'm going to take all this damage on. Good thing I get a chance to rest after this. All right, so defend. No choice but to strike. Defend. Strike. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, this should do it. All right, so let's see. Flame Barrier is an excellent card. Whirlwind is a very good card because you get basically 20 damage on your turn. I'm going to take Flame Barrier in this case because I needed some defense. All right, let's rest here. Brings most of my health back. All right, now we got to fight. Defend, defend. Bash. That should do it for him. Oh, shit. I gotta keep an eye on that. Sometimes I get 4 damage. Or 4 energy, I should say, and I didn't spend one. Caused me to get hit when I didn't need to. Every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 when you enter a rest. That's good healing. Alright, I'm gonna need healing because I'm going up against another large group. Is it hard to follow what's going on here? Use your ultimate. Use your ultimate. Let's see here. 7 damage coming in. No, let's do the strike. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. Exhaust your hand. Draw a card for each card exhaust. I've never had this card before. I'm going to try it. It's basically chuck your hand in and get a whole new hand. Jeez. Oh, man. Because I'm tiny. Excuse me. Is it hard to follow what's going on here, Joey? I need to get a drink. All right. Needed to rest. I need to get something to drink. I'll be right back. Okay, that's better. I'm getting that thing where my throat closes up. All right, let's go. Monster fight. Woo! That hit him really hard. Choose 2 of 8 common cards to add to your deck. All right, we're going to have to rest here. And let's move on to the boss. We're on to the boss. Orange soda. A very special orange soda. It's not just any orange soda. All right. Let's see. I see what that is. This is a stupid card. I'd like to remove it. Okay. I'm gonna bash and strike. All right, vulnerable wears off. I don't know if it's a good trade here to do 42 for 20 or if I should play it smart. Yeah, I'll play it smart. You're going to go? Okay. Oh, you're going to go say hi. Gotcha, man. I'll be here. Armaments. So far, so good. Man, he just cranks up his offense. He just keeps on coming. Harder and harder. All right, now I got no chance to block. Gonna take a shot here. Oh my gosh, I have 5 energy and I can only spend 1 card. Well, I know what I'm going to spend it on. Well, I lost to the boss. Not a good fight for me there. Hello, Taylor. I really like doing the randomized character. Alright, so it gave me the robot. This is a good card. I will take it. Let's take a look at the route. There's 2 elites that way. There's 2 elites this way. There's no avoiding an elite or 2. Oh. Look at that, 3 straight fights. I like how you can avoid this elite at least. I'm going to take this path, even though it's the drag path. Okay. Hey Josh, what's up, man? How are you? Great to see you. What's going on, brother? I'm playing what's called Slay the Spire, which is a roguelike deck builder game. Kind of like Balatro, but more advanced. What's up? Not much, man. I'm thinking about moving to New York in the summertime. So when my mom passed, her place became open, and I might move into it. Probably moving into it. In fact, I should be excited about moving into it because it's a pretty great place. There's a lot of positives to it. What's going on with you, man? How are you? Am I gonna miss? There's definitely some things about Chicago I'll miss. But most of my friends have left here, and all that I came to do in Chicago is done. Working way too much, yeah, I can imagine. How's Laney doing? Hopefully she's doing well too. Probably, I was gonna say she's playing some sport. Just started softball. That's awesome. Does she have a position that she plays yet? A little badger. I'm not. I'm talking about this guy. She plays first base. Wow. She's handy with the glove, eh? Got to be a good defensive player to play first base. All right, go for the eyes. I like it. Defend. Neos Fury. Go for the eyes again. Defend again. Her and Nate both play first base. Well, that's good because they can share tips. He's playing high school first base? Wow. Is he left-handed? Are they both lefty? Usually first basemen are lefty. But I know in schools where you don't have a lot of left-handed kids, they don't do that. Nope, both right-handers. Okay. Glove on the left hand. Holding the bag with the right foot. Right on, man. Well, I hope she has a great season. Are they good hitters? Hello, Benji. She's learning. Yeah. Is she ever you having her hit off a tee and stuff like that? So much fun, dude. I used to love baseball when I was a kid, being on the baseball team. Nate works a lot with her. That's so cool that they play together and work together. They play the same position. That's awesome. I love it. I love that for them. So and how old is Nate? I know Lainey is. Well, she's. I don't know. Last time I talked to her. She was talked to you when she was around. She was about 9. He's 16. Okay. That's fantastic, dude. I love that. I wish my sister had been into sports. I would have worked a lot with her on it. Neither of my little brothers or sisters, they both were not into sports at all. Like, not even a little bit. She just turned 10. Okay, so I was right about that. She was 9 last I spoke to her. That's fantastic for them, man. They're close enough in age where they can get, he can help her, and it's so great, dude. It's so wholesome. They have that love-hate thing going, yeah. At the end of the day, every good brother-sister relationship has a little tinge of love-hate to it at least. I don't hate my sister at all, dude. I don't really think there's anything I hate about my sister. Well, she's got a temper on her. I'll give her that. Let's see. White noise. Add a random power to your hand, free to play this turn. I don't want to lose an orb slot. Deal 5 damage twice. Play a random attack from your draw pile. Okay, let's try that. Moving right along. All right, let's see. Go for the eyes on this guy. Defend. Strike. Strike. Um, Yikes. Okay, I got lucky there. I should probably apply 3 week. Does it give you random cards or is it a deck you build? So after each battle, it lets you choose from one of 3 cards, which are randomized. But it is a deck you build in terms of there always being at the start of the day 10 cards, 4 strikes, 4 defends, and 2 other cards. So the deck is built. It's a deck builder. And then you're obviously adding cards to each after each turn, after each battle, actually. I'm going to take Ball Lightning. Now I get to rest. I didn't get all my health back, but I got a lot of it back. All right, so if I go around this way, fight, question mark, chest, fight, heal. Or question mark, fight, chest, fight, heal, elite. Either way, there's an elite in my near future. All right, I'm going to go with this first. Choose one or lose in a colorless card. I'll take one of 5 random cards. Go for the Eyes is a great card. It's a 3 damage before it's a 0 energy cost. It applies weak, so enemies will do less damage. All right, I can actually avoid this fight and come back this way. No, I got to fight after all. All right, let's see. Oh, welcome back, Joey. How many different options are there? So there's 5 different playable characters. They each have their own set of cards. And there are certain items in the game that let you cross-pollinate and grab cards from other class decks, which is crazy. Yes, I'm absolutely going back for D4. In fact, I'm really not done with D4 for the season. I still play it. I just haven't been streaming it. But I'm working on my rogue, my Heartseeker rogue. It's pretty good, but his glyphs are only at the 70 level. I need to get the glyphs up higher before I really give up on it. So I'm still playing D4 this season. I'm just not pursuing it with the same reckless abandon I normally do at this late stage of the season. Is that what this stuff looks like, huh? Interesting. You're working on glyphs as well? Yeah, yeah. Yes, the same thing, Josh. I'm trying to avoid all the spoilers. I've already seen a glimpse of the talent tree, which looks amazing. Um, I've seen a glimpse of some Warlock play, but I've been trying to avoid seeing anything so I can just experience it when the expansion is released. Yeah, exactly. Joey says that I've been dodging so many things. Clip just puts out videos. He's like, at least he says in the beginning, he's like, this is, if you don't want to know about the future season, don't watch this clip because I'm going to show you gameplay from the upcoming season. So exactly right. You haven't seen the skill trees? I haven't seen the detail in the skill tree. Like I haven't like hovered over every skill, but I just saw it, the skill tree itself from a distance, and it resembles Path of Exile too, or it's closer to it. But they made them new. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up? How are you, Wolf? What's going on, man? Or actually, that might be Mrs. Wolf. Modest, what's up, dude? How are you? Happy Friday night. Riffs for gifts. Yeah, let's play a rift. Let's play a riff. Let's see. Let's get my pick out. Whoa. Knocking things over. There's no reason for it. Finally off work, Modest. Awesome. Back at the hotel. There you go, Joey. A little singing and riffing. This is just a simple A and C chord, by the way, if you're following along at home on the chords. Gotta come pay for Benji Boy treats. Ha 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 ha. Benji Boy loves his treats, and they're not cheap. Absolutely. He's right here behind me. I can't get him to get up and get on camera. I might be able to move the camera. It'll take a little minute. Let me see if I can get the camera. I don't have a lot of give in the camera cord here. Let's see if we can get Benji in the shot. Like, can you see him? Should be able to see him. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Benji boy. He's quiet and very relaxed and sets a tone. You know, he's like very regal. Yes, he's totally relaxing. He's like he's yes, you buddy. I'm talking about you, bud. He's so chill. For a big, scary looking dog, he's so chill. All right, let's see what we got next. Okay, we're going to get a chest. Should we? All right, so we have to. We really have to. Oh, I could avoid. That's a lot of fighting to do before I get to the elite. I don't want to do that. I think I like this path better. No, because then I have to fight two elites. I gotta take. This is a drag path, man. I gotta take. Actually, this is a bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4 fights in a row. All right, I'm going to go this way. Because then there's only one elite fight. The old man of the house, no doubt. The big dog. All right, so I think I'm going to go this way because it takes me on a path where I can. Wow, this is really bad, dude. Either way, I'm kind of jammed. Because I got to go fight, 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 elite. Or fight, elite, fight, fight before I can rest. It's really not a good sign. Or rest, elite. This path has 2 elites in it. I can't do that. Can you take that rest and then go I can, so I can go rest, fight, fight, elite. That's probably the way to go, dude. Rest, so fight, rest, fight, fight, elite. Yeah, I think you've got it. Thank you, Josh. All right, so we're going to go this way. That's the way to go. There's no avoiding that's. Those 2 elites would probably be a lot. So, I got to say, if you watch anybody who is playing this game, like the streamers who play this game, they're telling you to fight the elites. Because you get relics from the elites, and you need relics to win fights. Tech Matt, what's up, dude? So, I've been avoiding elites because I'm not great at fighting. If you don't have a good matchup for the elites, you're dead meat. And like some of them you need good AoE, some of them you need really good single target. Some of them you need to be able to defend a lot and put a lot of block up, like often. And my deck is not built. I don't build my decks for serious blockage. Usually I'm trying to balance my block and my attack, which is probably a bad way to go. I should probably go all block or all attack, and min-max my deck build. This is where it gets more entertaining to me because I'm not like, I've never played a deck builder before. Like some people play Magic the Gathering. Some people play those card games like Magic the Gathering where you build a deck and it's specific to a play style. And in this game, you can do that. Each different class has within its deck a couple of different play styles. I wish I could. Here, let's go to the compendium, and I'll show you each character. So the Ironclad guy, you played Magic when you were in high school. My nephews play it. They both love it. They each have their own deck build, like deck specializations. And you learn about them as you play the game, like how to specialize into parts. I always wanted to play it too. I always wanted to play Magic the Gathering too. It looks like it's probably a lot like this game here, except it's live and you play with friends like right in front of you. I'm sure there's groups of people. So there's 5 different playable classes. The Ironclad, the Silent, the Regent, the Necrobinder, and the Defect. The Ironclad, I got no friends. Well, you know what, Joey? You're still young. Make some. Because the older you get, the harder it is to find new friends and make new friends, and the less you want to do it. At least that's my experience. I could be crazy. Maybe I'm the oddball old dude, but for my experience, the older I've gotten, the less I want to make friends, and the fewer friends I try to make. So get some while you can get them, while you're young, and have good times with them. So the Ironclad character lets you work on, you can either build vulnerable stacks, which lets you do a lot more damage This is the one I'm playing right now, I think, is the Ironclad. No, I'm playing the robot. So the robot lets you build into, let's take this Book of Five Rings. The robot lets you build into channeling lightning and these other elements. You can channel lightning, you can channel darkness, you can channel cold, you can channel glass. They all have their own, and you can channel plasma. So there's like multitude of different kinds of um, elements that you can um, control. Lightning is the easiest one to deal with, and it does damage to the enemy, so it's the one that pops up the most. So you can spec into lightning, which you can see I'm doing here. I have 2 ball lightning cards. Channel the zap card lets you channel a ball of lightning. So this and then there's some AoE cards. There's a couple here cards that are 0 cost, as you can see in the upper left hand corner. I almost always try to take 0 cost cards because they do a lot of, they don't do much damage, but they do unfiltered, untouchable damage that doesn't cost me any energy to spend. All right, so let's get at it. Let's get at it. Next monster. By the way, this game is on Steam if you're interested. If you like the game and you're thinking about playing it, it's $25 on Steam. And I would say worth it. I'm enjoying it. I've been playing it a fair amount. Zap, defend, strike. Steam is going to be on the next gen Xbox. No kidding. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I just want a stream machine, a Steam machine. You know, I don't know. I haven't heard anything particularly good or bad about the Steam machine. Next time you play a 0 attack, return it to your hand. That's actually a really cool card that I've never had before. Leap I've had before. This is good for block. I'm going to take that. All right, I do get to rest before I fight this elite. All right, let's skip this elite now. Go for the eyes. Defend, and I'm thinking ball lightning here, yeah. Looks like a pincushion and flying mushroom. They're both, yeah, exactly. That is a flying mushroom. You're on it. This game's kind of trippy, dude. That's one of the things I like about it. It's kind of trippy. Yeah, this battle win. When I have to fight the elite, that's what I'm worried about, dude. Look, I got 29 damage incoming. Of course, I'm not going to see all of it. I'm not going to see any of it. Okay, so Momentum Strike, an excellent card. You play it once, it does 10 damage. You play it a second time, it doesn't cost you any energy, and it's 10 damage. It's a very good card. I like it. Momentum Strike, I'm adding it. All right, we got another small time battle. Well, this guy's going to summon little blobs. Go for the eyes. Momentum Strike. Strike. Oh, he summoned, yeah, this guy. Go for the eyes. Defend. Sweeping Beam. Ball Lightning. Leap. Defend. Meow's Fury. Ball Lightning. Sweeping Beam. Dual Cast. Alright, so we got out of there with relatively little damage. Apply 3 vulnerable. I think I might want to take that. Instead of this, I'll take this. And we'll take another Momentum Strike. All right, here we go. Elite time. This is going to hurt. I have a feeling this is going to hurt. Let's see which one we get. Okay, I haven't fought this one before. Or have I? I must have fought him before. Let's see what his special is. He gains strength at the end of every turn. Okay, so let's start off with defend, Momentum Strike. Go for the eyes. Leap. Ball Lightning. All right, so far so good. Coming with 18 damage incoming. I have no way to block it. So I'm going to do as much damage as I can. Okay, now I can play some defense. Defend, strike. This is going to be a tight one. Momentum Strike. Go for the eyes. We got it done. We didn't even use any potions. I should have used my potions. All right, so gold. The Chandelier gives a lot of energy at the third turn. The first card you play each turn is played an extra time. That's a lot of energy to spend on that. First time you play energy attack each turn, return it to your hand. I have one of those cards. No, I don't. Gain 4 block. Droplet. Droplet. Choose a card in your draw hand and add it into your hand. Huh. No, I like my car. I like my potions. Alright, so I'll need to rest. And now we have the boss. Feral only good with claw, but needle. Oh, Spooby, thank you. What's up, dude? So Spoopster's the guy that got me onto this game. Curse his name. So, Spooby, I'm about to do the first boss. As you can see, I'm using the robot. I can't remember what his name is. That's gonna drive me crazy, so I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, totally. I love this game, dude. I love this game, but it's the defect. I love this game, and it is like it. You makes you. The robot is my favorite. I like the. Let me see. So I like the silent a lot. I like to spec into poison with it. I like the necrobinder. I like to spec into doom with it. The regent is pretty cool. I've played the most with the ironclad. All right, Josh, have a good nap, dude, and have a good shift. I hope you're well. I hope the Laney is well. I hope they continue playing well together, of course. Ha ha ha. And Nate, of course, too. Hope he's well. I had an ironclad run where I was like at 75 strength. Holy crap, Spooby. How do you get up? How? Good seeing you too, Josh. Take it easy, man. How do you crank it? How do you stack that much strength, dude? That's crazy. All right. Here we go. We're doing the main boss. All right. I don't think I've ever beaten this boss. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But I know if I take this guy down, these other two guys die. So I don't pay much attention to trying to damage them. It's more iron. Okay, so let's do a couple of things. Use bash to give 11 vulnerable. 3 molten fist. Yeah. Ironclad is the only Ironclad and the robot are the only two that I've won. I've actually cleared all 3 acts with. And I've only done that twice. Once in the regular game and once in the daily. I cleared it. I cleared yesterday's daily. Multiplayer, I'd love to try it. I'm again, Spoob, I'm not good, but I would love to try it. Let me finish. Let me get killed by this boss real quick, and then we'll we'll do it. Gain 4 block, channel lightning, defend, sweeping beam. You're still in work clothes? Happy Friday night, by the way, Spoob. I'm going to get wiped here. Yeah, that hurt. I didn't have any defending cards at all. Leap. Look, I have 6 energy. All right, so let's actually apply 3 vulnerable. Apply 3 weak. And I already have all the energy I need. I'm going to get hit for a lot here. Yeah, that's going to do it. I knew I was going to get killed by that boss. I didn't go in to fight with enough health. Mopar guy! Happy Friday night, man. How are you? Hope you're well, dude. I saw your, I think I saw, it was a video or a picture of your trailer that you're building out. Right on, dude. All right, Spoob. I'm just going to keep playing. I'll just keep holding down the fort over here. Huh? Oh. Cilantro, lime, chicken, and rice. Sounds good, dude. I usually randomize which guy I'm using. See, it gave me the silent. I like the silent. I use Survivor a lot with this guy. I click random in any game that I can, TBH. I like random. All right, so I got Pomander, and I upgraded my block card. All right, so routing. I like this route over here. Fight, question mark, merchant, question mark, rest. Ooh, 2 elites. Don't like that. So, what's your... Oh, he had to go because he went to make some food. All right, so I'm going to just do what I normally do and avoid the elites. I see a way to do that through this path right here, and that's what we're going to do. I should have just struck all 3 times. Joey, Spooby, and Mopar Guy. Welcome back, both of you guys. All right. Dexterity potion gets added. I forgot Renaissance Fair was this weekend. Is that near you? You have a Renaissance Fair in Oklahoma? Hmm. 12 damage for 2, 10 block, and 10 damage. That's the play right there. Okay, I think I'm going to skip healing here and enchant. Oh, that's cool, Spooby. So you're going to get a sword for the Ren Fair? Right on. There goes the replay. The replay damage. Okay, so we're going to cut inside here. Doesn't matter. I'll cut this way. I already have an Excalibur replica with a real ruby in the hilt and engravings on the blade. I didn't know you were a sword collector. That's awesome, dude. Do you have that displayed? Oh, shit. That's a nice card. It's at my mom's till I find a place for it. I'll send you some. Oh, cool. Some pictures? Okay, cool. Do. Poison. I like applying poison. Part of my game when I play this character. All right, let's see. Snakebite, I use that card a lot. Trying to spec into poison as much as possible. I watched Frost Prime on YouTube for this game to learn a lot. Frost Prime? Okay. I'll check it out, dude. Let's see. That guy won't be around for 5 turns. Well, I'm glad I put it on him when I did. Yeah, that's why I kill him. Because he steals your gold. So whenever the health bar is glowing green like he was, poison will kill before they attack. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Do I want to take Sly? I never take these Sly cards, or this Ricochet card. Memento Mori, 8 damage and 4 additional for each card discarded this turn. Draw 3, discard 1. I don't usually take any of these 3 cards. Check your Discord when you get a chance. Let's go in. Oh, wow, that's a cool knife, dude. Wow. Oh, those are crazy, dude. That's a Kanjali. The second one is a Kanjali. It looks like one anyway. Acrobatics is very good. Okay, I'll try it out. All right, so we're going to rest here. Enemy. I'm fully expecting you, Spooby, to step in and give me advice. All right, defend, defend. I know we can only dash. Murder. Deal 1 damage, deals 1 additional damage for each card drawn this combat. Never had that card. I usually will take Slice or Snakebite here. I like Slice because it's free damage. Snakebite, though. Plenty of Snakebites in your... When you get Slice, you don't want more than 1 Snakebite. Okay. Alright, this guy, huh? Slice. Well, Survivor and drop Defend. And then the question becomes, do I drop poison? No, yeah, let's drop the poison on him. Acrobatics. Oh, duh. This is the first time. So you got to use an acrobat. Let me see this. No, I've never seen anything like that. That is so cool, dude. I wouldn't want to go against somebody with one of those. That's a superior tool, man. Yeah, I was going to say. That's a dangerous tool. That's a crazy shiv, man. Well, I blew that. Oh, shit. You know Muay Thai? Wow. Pretty cool, dude. It's very dangerous if I needed to. Yes. So I considered studying Muay Thai when I did martial arts. It was one of the things that I wanted to study, but I did not feel that I was hard enough of a dude for Muay Thai. I studied Wing Chun instead, a Chinese martial art. It's pretty deadly itself. Um, but man, I just don't think I'm hard enough to study Muay Thai, dude. Those guys are hard as iron. All right, let's see. Adrenaline or deadly poison here. I want another deadly poison in my deck, don't I? I don't have adrenaline. This is actually a really good. This is a ridiculously good card. I'm gonna take adrenaline. Gain 2 energy and draw 2 cards. That's nuts. All right. All right. Let's go to this gift here. Oh, I love this thing, dude. The 9 damage at the beginning of every fight. Welcome to the fight, children. Children's. All right. Here's a rest point. Here's another fight. Yeah, and where this banner is, it's gold. All right, so it's all attack here. Bang, what's up, man? How are you? Great to see you. Happy Friday night. So do I? No, I don't need any dash. Yeah, that is a really good card. Love this guy. Calculated gamble. Discard your hand. Draw that many cards. Slice. Another slice card. All right, I could go either way here. I could go for the fights, or I could go this. I'm going to go over this way. Ooh. Gain max XP. Or upgrade a random card in your deck. So let me ask you, Spooby, how important do you think upgrading max XP is? Do you put a lot of stock in it, or would you say upgrading your deck is more important? That's my question for you on this one. Because I can gain more health and more XP here. I mean, more health and more max health, or I can upgrade a random card in my deck, which might be more valuable than my health. And I'm curious to know, like in the mathematics, which is better to do. Because I could put money into my health, or I could upgrade a random card in my deck. I'm going with that. And it does block a defend card. Okay. Alright, so I saved my money so that I could buy every 3 turns gain energy, start combat with an additional energy. The lantern is the greatest thing, dude. Totally getting the lantern. And free 4 block. Sure. Take it. Alright, let's fight homie. What do you think of that? Combat, baby. Not even a stitch of damage. Okay, let's see. Game block equal to poison on all enemies. I like that one. I'm gonna rest max out my XP for the boss fight. Unfortunately, I'm leaving a lot on the table, but I want max health going into this fight. Alright, so he's asleep. Let's just do damage at the ass. Snake bite. Pow. Deadly poison. Pow. Strike twice. Alright, so here he comes. Slice. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that. Neutralize, slice. Defend, defend, strike. And I still had energy left, but no cards. So far, battle is going well for me. I'm going to waste some block here for no reason. got this thing won. Stacking poison like a baby. Gain 1 ritual. Which one do I add? Okay, so gain 1 dexterity, gain 4 thorns. I don't like that. Choose a card next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand. Well, that'd be great for a shiv. Knife trap, I don't want that because I don't carry shivs in this character. Let's go with nightmare. Alright, so Act 2. Heal up. Start each combat with an additional 4. Holy shit. At the start of your turn, spend 5 gold to gain energy. I don't want to do that necessarily. Although that would be good against a boss. Gain energy at the start of each turn, but you only get it for this act. I think I like the very hot cocoa the best. Alright, so let's take a look at pathing here. I don't want to go up that right-hand side. I want to go up the left-hand side. Let's go this way. Let's see. Strike. Ouch. I'm doing another run, Joey. Discard, Nightmare. Alright, so, yeah, we're on our way to the next boss. We got through the first boss on this one. We're going to the second boss. Sucker Punch or Follow Through. Follow Through. Well, I thought I'd have more gold. Let's buy another slice. Ah! This guy's a trip, dude. Alright, going this way. That actually could be really powerful, used on the first turn. Poison Stab is a good card. Let's go with also Sucker Punch. Here's a rest stop. Let's actually rest. Ooh, like that. That's nasty. That's skewer skill. Power potion, 1 of 3 power cards. I want my ritual. That might come in handy. This is stupid. I'll take my power card. Getting a lot of slice cards. Alright, we can go this way. Rest. We're now full. Oh, we got this, fight to obtain the key. What is the key gonna give me? I know I can beat him, I just don't know if I want to fight him and waste the... Let me take a look at my map again. I'm gonna get another chance to rest. Yeah, let's fight him. Never seen that before. Yeah, I need that. much health. Not much health to do this with. This crab is a bastard, dude. He's got so much health, dude. That's hard to turn down. I could do 63 damage to his claw in one shot. Can't really turn that down. It's just they do too much damage, dude. Guy's whomping me for 17. Yeah, I'm dead here anyway. That boss is ridiculous, dude. I've only beaten that boss one time. Jacob Van Price, what's up, man? How are you? All right, one more round, and then we're breaking it off. Cool. I got my second favorite guy. Oh, that's a really good potion. Hey, Jeremy, how are you, man? Happy Friday night. Hope you're having a good one. We're just playing a little bit of Slay the Spire. It's a more challenging game than it looks. Wow, I beat that boss with one. Yes, but not for much longer. I'm out of here with what little gold you have. All right, ooh, forgot I had that necklace that saved me. Yeah, my chances of winning this are 0. It's going okay, dude. I didn't think I'd even have a chance against this boss, but I guess I do. Yeah, I thought I'd have no chance to beat that guy. I did win. Now I'm moving to the second act. It's gonna steal my card. Fucker. Hmm. That's a nice card.